Hey everyone, it's Gladius here. After you hit level 70, there's a couple things you want to make sure you do, at least talking from a profession standpoint. Either you're to start working on your weekly crafting orders, you're going to be able to work on your engine of ingenuity, and then also you're going to make sure that you start building your reputation towards the factions that lead you to the goal that you want to do. Here, let's take a look. So after you finish the quest line, it's going to lead you here to the top of Valdrakken. You're going to receive a quest that's going to have reputations tied to it. We'll talk about reputations in a little bit, but this is going to be your big weekly reward quest that you want to do each week, but you're going to be doing it just by really doing anything in the game. So no, not too much stress on this. You'll finish that. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to unlock the Engine of Ingenuity. This is a weekly reset, so this is where you're going to be able to earn tokens that are going to be used to craft really high level gear. Now you may say, I'm not that into crafting. Maybe if you're watching this video and you're not that into crafting, it's still going to be really necessary because you need it to be able to use the work order system to be able to make those high-end pieces. This is going to be a big player later on when we're making better and better equipment. So if you can start storing these back week to week, be able to get one of those a week, it's going to be really great for your characters to be able to use those later on down the road. So just make sure you go ahead and unlock this as soon as possible. So I've totally been saying that wrong. Engine of Innovation, not Engine of Ingenuity. But hopefully you know what I was talking about. At least filled in the gaps. But Engine of Innovation is what you're looking for. And it's just off to the right of where the seat of the aspects are, where all the dragons are. Just move on over to the right and then you're going to be able to do that quest. All right, the next quest that Ysera gave you is going to lead you over here to the crafting order station. Crafting orders are a way for players to be able to submit a crafting order or request to players of other professions to make items for them. It's pretty cool. I'll go over that in a different video. But over here, this character right here, remember this one because this is a character that this is going to give you your weekly crafting quests and that kind of stuff. For this quest, the reward is to get you a free piece of crafting equipment. It's going to be pretty helpful in your profession. Just to show you where that is, it's just over here. So now we're moving to the left of the seat of the aspects. Right here is the crafting order station. And then next, we're going to head on to our crafting station. Take a look at your profession and just get a general roadmap of where you want to go with your profession. What's your ultimate goal? Where are you headed? So for example, in my blacksmithing, I know that I want to make weapons. That's what I'm going to focus on for this expansion. It's just making weapons and as good of weapons as I can. Now I know that I have both mining and blacksmithing. So that's why I focused on doing the hafted side of the hafted weapons for my weaponsmithing tree, because I can make blacksmithing hammers and also I can make mining picks with both of these. So that's kind of my idea is I want to focus on just that aspect and I can make my own profession gear to be able to improve it. Now, the reason why you want to come up with that is because you're going to need to know generally where you want to go with your profession when you start looking at the reputations. Let's get into it. What you want to do is head over to the renown vendor and then take a look at what they have. So you can open up their items and then start looking for the profession schematics, plans, formulas, whatever it is that your profession has. For me, it's blacksmithing plans. So here I can see the Obsidian Seared Invoker. So this is going to be a two-handed mace. That goes right along with what I want to do because that's going to feed back into on blacksmithing. I want to do maces and hammers as my specialization. So that's why I want to make sure that I take a look at this reputation. And now you can see, I can actually see what renown I am over here. I can see that I am on the 5th renown and I have to get all the way up to the 14th renown to be able to get the recipe that I want. Now this is where the grind comes in because you want to go ahead and farm your reputation that's going to have the plans, formulas, or whatever it is that you need to be able to get your profession recipe. I hope that simplifies a little bit on what to do profession-wise once you hit 70. I know that there's, at least for me, there was a lot thrown at me all at once. I was a little bit confused on what the next step was, but if this was helpful to you in some way, a like and subscribe are really helpful to me as well. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.